Well, it's just a quick update. It's been a while since I've done one, so I thought I'd do one now while I'm got a little bit of free time. Unfortunately, work's getting in the way at the minute. Got more time at work than what I am at home, and as you probably all know, being married, etc., you got to spend time with missus. So, hey ho. Bought a couple of these tunnel mouths for me railway. They are actual double mouths, so they're basically for the main line to start with. We'll see how things go with layout itself, but yeah, this is how I bought them off eBay. This is one that I've actually painted. It still needs weathering, as you can see, but give it a nice stony fake look. Thought you might like to see it. Like I say, I've got a bit of weathering to do, so that's to get on with and probably covering another update. But like I say, I mean, looking at that and how it is there, see if we can, there we go. You can see, it's usually it's my usual base of three colours. Starting off with a burnt umber, working it up with a burnt sienna. Again, these are them Decawar paints, one I usually use, the acrylic based ones, and then just finishing it off with, where are we? Here we are. This one, the fawn colour, mixed into the actual paint with the burnt sienna as I've gone down. So it started off with just that burnt umber, stuff some of that burnt sienna into it just to lighten it up a bit, and then a bit more lighter with the fawn, and then finally just a quick flick over with dry brushing on the fawn itself, just to get that finish that I've got there, which I'm quite happy with. I mean, we'll see how it goes with the actual weathering side of things, so we'll go on from there. Now, if you've seen my videos before, you'll probably remember me going on about this, sorry about that, this mini art kit that I did. Now, I've actually made a start on it. Well, I've got quite a bit of way through it actually. It's got mixed results. I'm pleased and I'm not pleased. First of all, I mean, that's what I've done so far. I mean, as you can see, I've started with painting on it, etc. Again, the actual cobbles here I've got to finish off. That'll just do with a bit of inking, and then basically just weather it up and paint them actual window frames in. I am actually going to put some lights in here and also put a floor in this area here, so that I can actually have these doors open for actual warehouse itself. So well, I'm thinking of a way and actually making them so that they actually slide like they would do normally. So that's one for another future update, I think. Put a roof in here, I think, and actually put a light in as well, like I say. And I'm also going to put a floor in the bottom as well, so I can put figures and other bits and bobs in there. Now, as you can probably see, looking at that, you can tell it's not 100% square. Now, this is where I'm not too happy about it. I mean, I did make it up. The sections, these sections with bulkheads, well, balusters or whatever you want to call them, these here, these are actually separate. So when you actually get these pieces put together, if I can, there, now you see what I'm looking at? 4 squares. Now that's going to need to be camouflaged. I'm not happy with that at all. That's one thing about these kits. With the normal railway kits, obviously, you get a nice flat surface. Now this is not too bad. I'm quite pleased with that, but like I say, with the side, nah. So I'm thinking about either a billboard or a name board or something like that, just to try and disguise that slightly and see how things go with that. There's still roofs to go on. There's also the platform to fit on this. So, like I say, it's only a quick update, so it's not exactly going to be 100%. Point to note It's painted on the outside, as you can tell. I've also painted it inside in black. Reason I've done that is for the lighting, so it doesn't actually shine through the actual walls itself and make it look a bit of a, you know, dumbass sort of thing. When it's shining through cracks, so hopefully that's going to be enough to actually sort it out. I were playing with the idea of actually putting some cardboard walls in and you know, seeing how that goes. So I think what I'll do, I'll do a few tests with the lighting first before I actually glue the actual roofing down and see if that goes to plan. If not, then I'm going to have to think about something about inside the walls. So, you know, again, something for a later update. That's about it so far. I mean, other bit of work I've been doing, a few bits and pieces, such as these bridge sections. Just move this out of the way. These are just your normal Dapple kits, but I've slung a couple together here, as you can tell, which size of it. That's something else that's on the drawing board and I'm hoping to get finished. I mean, again, they're going to get painted, weathered, etc. So, you know, there is work to do. It's basically trying to do bits and pieces that I can, you know, in between, sort of like spending a bit of time with Mrs. and work, basically. So, I mean, unfortunately I've got my summer holiday coming up soon, so again that's going to put railway back, so roll on winter when I can actually get a bit more time done. But you know, this is how it's going at the moment. So anyway, I'll leave it at that, because I don't want to go on too much here, and leave you with this as a thought. Like I say, I mean, these are nice little playcraft kits that you can still pick up on eBay. Well, I say it's a kit, it's just basically a foamer, really. You know, and basically what I'll do, I'll give you an update once things have progressed again. Okay, so happy modelling. Toodaloo.